Chosen one, there is a person in your life that heaven will not let you release. You've tried to walk away. You've wept in silence. You've begged God to lift the burden. But still, their name lingers in your spirit. Still, the connection burns in your soul, not as obsession, but as ordination. This is not emotional confusion. This is divine assignment, and this message is your confirmation. What you've called pain may actually be purpose. What feels like a delay might be the doorway, and the person testing your patience is the very one God tied to your destiny. You were not sent to save them. You were sent to stay when no one else would, to be a lighthouse in their storm, to be the proof that love doesn't give up. Here, in the silence between pain and promise, heaven speaks. You have entered echoes of the chosen, and this moment is not random. It is a scroll being unsealed. Moses didn't choose the Israelites. He was sent to them. Even when they turned on him, even when they rebelled, he stayed, because obedience mattered more than peace. Galatians 6:9 declares, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Do not give up. Stay with me until the end. Because what you're about to hear may explain why you feel so tethered to someone who keeps pushing you away, why your heart breaks for a soul you can't forget, why your presence may be the only thing keeping them from the edge. This is not just a message, it is a moment, and heaven is watching how you respond. Heaven's whisper. Recognizing the divine tie. There is a person in your life who is not merely present, they are positioned. Heaven has woven them into your timeline with threads unseen, and you feel it. A burden that doesn't fade, a connection that defies logic, a weight that presses on your spirit when their name crosses your heart. This is not coincidence. This is covenant. Some souls are not assigned to you because they are easy to love, but because you are equipped to endure. God did not place you in their life to escape at the first sign of resistance. He placed you there as proof that grace can stay. Your love is not your own. It is a channel of His mercy reaching into their chaos. Think of Ruth. She was not Naomi's daughter, yet her loyalty became the seed of legacy. Ruth didn't follow comfort. She followed calling. That same pull you feel? It is not emotional. It is ancestral. It is heaven echoing through your soul, reminding you that this tie is more than relational. It is prophetic. You are not entangled. You are appointed. And if they feel heavy, it's because their destiny is weighty. The hidden proof. Marks of a mission. You've wondered why the connection hasn't broken, why you feel responsible when others don't, why their name rises in prayer even when their presence brings pain. These are not signs of confusion. These are signs of commission. You've been marked to carry something sacred, someone sacred, even when they cannot yet carry themselves. The enemy doesn't waste warfare on what isn't a threat. The battles you face surrounding this person are not just interpersonal. They are interdimensional. You are standing in the gap between who they are and who they were born to be. That makes you dangerous to darkness. Biblical patterns confirm it. Joseph was sent ahead of his brothers, not to condemn them, but to preserve them. He suffered not for his own failure, but for their future. What feels like injustice in your story may actually be intercession in theirs. You weren't attached to the wrong person. You were assigned to the right soul. You're not just part of their story. You are the sacred interruption in their spiral. The wilderness hour. The silence that shapes. When the person you're called to help grows distant, cold, resistant. When your prayers seem unanswered and your love feels unseen. When heaven goes quiet, that's not abandonment. It's consecration. Every chosen one walks through a wilderness, not to be punished, but to be prepared. Moses spent 40 years in silence before he ever stood before Pharaoh. God didn't forget him. God was forming him. The silence wasn't absence. It was divine surveillance. In the quiet, God is watching how you handle delay, whether your love is conditional, whether your faith depends on their progress, whether you trust His timing over your pain. The wilderness isn't where your mission ends. It's where your mantle is forged. Some assignments are tested in fire, others in silence. Both burn. Refined by fire, when love hurts but heals. Loving someone who pushes you away. Praying for someone who wounds you. Hoping for someone who disappears into shadows. This is not weakness. This is intercession incarnate. Jesus knew Peter would deny him, and He still called him friend. Hosea knew Gomer would run, and he still loved without retreat. Some missions come with pain, holy pain. Pain that breaks your heart so God can expand it. What you're feeling is not failure, it's formation. Your compassion is being deepened. Your faith stretched beyond emotion. God is making your love resilient, because fragile love cannot carry divine weight. You are not breaking. You are burning clean. Every tear is washing the glass through which they will one day see God. The dangerous detour. What happens if you quit? There is more at stake than your comfort. Your presence in their life is holding back a flood. You may not see the collapse that would come if you stepped away, but heaven sees it. The enemy wants you weary, silent, detached, because your presence terrifies him. You are the divine tether keeping that soul from drifting too far. Think of Jonah. His resistance didn't just delay him. It endangered everyone around him. When chosen ones abandon their posts, storms rise. Not because God is angry, but because the gap we leave invites chaos. You were sent as a covering. When you retreat, something unholy replaces you. The most dangerous thing you can do right now is walk away. Commissioned for more. Walking in supernatural authority. You are not sent empty-handed. This assignment is not about endurance alone. It's about authority. God has placed weapons in your spirit. Discernment, intercession, prophetic sight. Use them. You are not helpless in their rebellion. You are a priest at their altar. You are not voiceless in their pain. You are a trumpet calling them home. Luke 10:19 says, I have given you authority to overcome all the power of the enemy. This is not symbolic, it's supernatural. You don't just watch battles, you shift them. You are not waiting for power. You are born with it. Every time you choose to stay, the gates of hell lose ground. The rising echo. You are not alone in this. There are others across the world carrying their own assignments, their own soul ties that ache, their own burdens that won't release. You are not isolated. You are embedded in a global remnant, a family forged in obedience. We are the ones who stay, who pray, who war in the spirit when others walk away in the flesh. This is echoes of the chosen, and your echo is part of the sound of faithfulness, of love that won't quit, of light that refuses to fade. You are not carrying one person's future, you are carrying heaven's heartbeat. Some echoes are meant to be heard across nations. Yours is one of them. Echo activation. This mission is bigger than you. This is not just about their breakthrough. This is about who you're becoming as you carry it. The assignment is awakening your anointing. Every act of obedience is unlocking hidden scrolls inside you. Every moment you stay is revealing the magnitude of your own calling. You are not just part of their transformation, they are part of yours. Mary carried Christ in secret, ridiculed, misunderstood, but her yes birthed salvation. You are carrying something holy, even if the world doesn't recognize it yet. Your staying is not passive, it's prophetic, and one day, when the miracle breaks forth, it will not just confirm your love, it will confirm your calling. There is a mystery hidden in the pain of your perseverance. You thought you were carrying them, but heaven reveals this truth. They were the chisel. You were the stone, and through every tear, every prayer, every moment you chose to stay, God was carving your calling. You are not merely loving someone difficult, you are demonstrating what it means to be set apart. Chosen ones are not recognized by ease, but by endurance. Not by applause, but by assignment. What felt like delay was discipline. What looked like rejection was redirection. What burned you refined you. You have stood in silence. You have wept in secret. You have warred without witnesses. And now, heaven is releasing the scroll of your next instruction. You have been marked. You have been forged. And now, you are being sent. If this word pierced your spirit like a confirmation you didn't know you needed, comment 777 below as your sacred agreement with the assignment on your life. Let the remnant see you. Let the heavens mark it. Share what part of this message struck deepest. Speak it aloud. Bring it into light. Let your echo strengthen another. And if your spirit knows this space is home, subscribe now, not for content, but to remain joined with the rising remnant here at Echoes of the Chosen. Because your journey is not an island. You are not alone. You are the next echo.